Do you ever feel you need to be more productive with work and personal tasks? Would you like a system to help you get more done and be less overwhelmed? If so, stick around. This video is for you. In the next few minutes, we will explore the Eat That Frog productivity method. It is perfect for anyone who struggles with procrastination, gets a lot done, busy work, but isn't making progress on the most important work, has a hard time sticking to a productivity system, has trouble deciding what to work on at any given time, or feels overwhelmed by the to-do list. What is Eat That Frog? The phrase Eat That Frog comes from Mark Twain, who famously said, "If it's your job to eat a frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning. And if it's your job to eat 2 frogs, it's best to eat the biggest one first." Sound strange? Yes, but productivity consultant Brian Tracy uses this quote to formulate a productivity method called Eat That Frog, which helps you tackle the most important and challenging task first thing in your day. Eat That Frog is identifying one important task for your day and doing it first thing. Now you might be thinking, 1 task a day? I have hundreds of tasks to do. But if you actually have lots of tasks that you need to do on any one given day, then this might be the most powerful productivity method for you. Let's get this clear. This does not mean that you only do 1 thing per day. That would be unproductive. This means that you find the most important, biggest, scariest, challenging tasks that you know you need to get done, and you do that first before anything else. Then, when that's done, you can start to tick off other tasks that you find easier to complete. Why use the Eat That Frog method? Everybody's productivity toolkit, even if you're already practicing things like time blocking or the Pomodoro technique, valuable work often requires intense focus, and in today's modern workplace, it's not really set up for that. The Eat That Frog method requires us to push back on those distractions, both internal and external, other people interrupting you, or simply you interrupting yourself. It forces you to prioritise what's important and make sure that it gets done before anything else steals your focus. It ensures you're setting your own agenda. All too often, the first thing we do when we start work is we open up our emails and start getting input from other people, and that can be very distracting for your own priorities. So, using the Eat That Frog method means that you're honing your focus on what's most important to you first, and then other people's agendas can come afterwards. It sets you up to win for the day ahead. Eat That Frog forces you to make progress on the most important goals on a daily basis. Studies have shown that this kind of progress is a key motivator for people to continue in a virtuous cycle of getting the right things done. When you experience a win first thing in the morning, it can really help build momentum and carry a positive feeling through the rest of your day. This is a productivity method you can fall back on any time, even if everything else feels overwhelming, complex. Choosing the one most important thing on your list and doing that first is about as simple as it gets. Tips for eating your frogs. Decide on your frog, known as the most important task. This task is often something that is important but not necessarily urgent. This is a type of task that can have quite a lot of mental resistance behind it and can often lead to procrastination if you don't make time for it. Pick something that you can complete in a few hours maximum. Your frog should take no more than half a working day, and it needs to be clearly defined and a realistic task, as it will make it easier for you to actually accomplish it first thing in the morning. Then you can get on with the rest of your day. Break it down into smaller steps if needed. If your frog is going to take more than half a day, then you're going to need to break it down into bite-sized pieces. You need something that's going to be small and manageable and can be achieved in no more than a few hours. Resist the temptation to plan too far ahead. Once you get started with this method, it can be quite tempting to schedule your task out for the whole week or even weeks to come. But actually, Accurately forecasting how long a task will take in that length of time is almost impossible. Use this and work day by day. Eat your frog first thing. Whatever time you start work, tackle this task first. Don't read messages, open emails, or have a look at the rest of your tasks for the rest of the day. Just focus on your frog. How you can implement your frog in a to-do list. You can easily implement Eat That Frog method in a to-do list. Here's how. First, use the 4 priority levels, P1 through to P4. Assign your frog in priority box 1 and try not and give anything else importance on that level. That way your frog stands out clearly as your most important task of the day. And that's how you use Eat That Frog to better prioritise your tasks and get through the day without being overwhelmed. As always, if you found this helpful, please leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up, or maybe even consider subscribing for more upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching. Check back for more videos soon.